Welcome back to Filmmaking for Noobs. This is part 2 of our Halloween special, and today we're talking about how to make your sets and your shots look really creepy and spooky. Let's say that you're filming a scene that you really want to portray as this evil, creepy, spooky, scary place. How do you tell that story to your audience without putting up a big sign that says, "This place is spooky"? Well, for one, you can start by writing that sign in blood, but usually in storytelling it's better to show, not tell. One thing that I've learned from working on the set of Supergirl, which they do really well, is if you want a set to look really spooky and scary, make it look dirty. To start, these tables under here are actually these really nice, solid black and white tables that look like they were purchased from IKEA. Mainly because they were purchased from IKEA. But an IKEA dress set doesn't really tell the story that is supposed to be the evil lair. And so we added these painter's drop cloths to the top of the tables, which have a really cool texture already, and then we sprayed blood all over them. I'll come back to that in a second. The same applies to clothes. Obviously, there are times where it makes sense to have your evil villain wearing a really nice suit, even if they're walking around a really dirty set. But in certain situations, such as zombies or whatever this thing is, it will really confuse your audience if your villain is wearing good clothes. I took an old pair of jeans and an old shirt, I cut some holes in them, tore them up a bit, and even tore off half a leg. Using an old spray bottle, I put some brown wood stain that I had left over from our do-it-yourself slider project into here, and I sprayed the clothes with it to give it that nasty brown stuff on it. I also put some black paint on the clothes and used this really weird rock textured spray paint that I found at the hardware store to make it look really dirty and gross and nasty. In the spirit of resourcefulness, I then emptied out the bottle, cleaned out the stain as best as I could, although it had already started to stain the inside of the bottle. I put some water in it, put some red and yellow and green food coloring in it until I got this kind of nasty reddish brown look. That's what I used to then spray all over the tables and the set dressing, and then I set the bottle in the set as a gross piece of set dressing. Your set dressing can really tell the story of a creepy layer as well. For this set, I used a bunch of creepy looking dissection tools and some other weird things that I wouldn't want to have messed with as well, along with a fake heart, some fake eyeballs, and some other gack that just look creepy. Fake blood and gross gashes and gore can really help add to this creepy and scary effect as well. If you want to know how to do that, go back and check out part 1 of this 2-part Halloween special. You can also use lighting to help with the scary factor of your film. Try lighting your set in such a way that you have harsh shadows, or certain areas can't be seen by the audience or they're still in the dark, or in a way that you two-face your actors. And lastly, the shots that you choose play a big role in making or breaking the scary factor of your film. Choosing intimidating shots that really emphasize the power of your villain and the weakness of your hero, along with a well-planned camera move, can really add a lot to the scariness of your film. And it's much more interesting than a boring, locked-off, wide-angle shot. Thanks for watching Filmmaking for Noobs. Next episode in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing with your friends. Hold on, don't leave yet. You can leave now, thanks.